Hey everybody, this is Toby Younis for the Gypsy Kiss, and I just wanted to make a quick program today that relates to a story that started floating around on Tuesday, and I'm going to show you a screenshot here. So it started when the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office, trying to do the right thing, warning searchers to be careful, that it was a mess out there, put out an announcement regarding just that they didn't want anybody injured. That was picked up by the national media because of something they said in that announcement that referred to an injured searcher that's lost. His whereabouts are unknown. And then the national media picked it up, and by that time it had become, there's a lost injured searcher and 2 people have died, and the numbers are all wrong. But I wanted to clarify that before, because I noticed it had spread onto at least one of the forums, and I didn't want it to get any further before we could make sure there was clarification, that there was clarity in all of this. I'm not sure how many of you that are watching this watched our show on Wednesday at 1 p.m., but at that time I had Shelley read a letter from one of our viewers and someone who stays in contact with us, and his name is Reynaldo Vasquez, and you're welcome to go back and look at that show. I can't remember exactly where I had Shelley read the letter, but I have since posted that first letter. It was a long letter, and it was addressed to Forrest Fenn. And in it, Reynaldo talked about his most recent experiences searching for the treasure, and that he was giving up the treasure hunt. So, like I said, I've posted the entirety of that letter on our community page on our YouTube channel. I'm just going to read this one section. And it's in the first paragraph. He said, "Well, Forrest, this is my official retirement from the chase. It's been 6 long years, but now as I sit here in the Bozeman airport, I look back and wonder just how close I might have been, or how far. This trip took everything I had left in me, almost literally, since I actually injured myself and was stuck out in the wilderness for an entire day with all sorts of animals waiting for a free buffet. My wife thought it was wise to contact the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office when night fell without me contacting her. They meaning the Sheriff's Office, contacted the rental place at Bozeman Airport for the make and model of my car I was driving. Let's just say I had lots of explaining to do. Of course, once I got cell phone signal, it became clear that the severity of my foolishness and the amount of people concerned about me. They managed to track my location based on the last tower I connected with. Funny thing is, when she was asked what I was doing out there and she mentioned your name, the guy said, "Ugh, one of those." Yeah, we got a lot of those. You are gaining quite a reputation in the Gallatin Forest. So, as I said, I had when we were talking about when we were giving advice to new searchers on the Wednesday show at 1 p.m., I thought this was an important letter because it kind of described how one feels when they've done this, whether they're injured or not, after returning from a search empty-handed. Well, anyway, this morning I hadn't heard the news of the Gallatin Sheriff's Office announcement, but again, USA Today picked it up, CNN picked it up, and this morning I got a couple of emails from viewers who said, "Who are they talking about with this injured lost searcher? Did we have another death?" And once I heard the story, I realized what they were talking about. So I went into a couple of the forums, and I noticed in the forums there was a question: did we lose another searcher, etc., etc.? So he is neither lost nor injured. His name is Reynaldo Vasquez, and as you know, if you watched our show on Wednesday, he returned home safely, albeit a little bit more tired, a little bit more worse for wear. So, and I knew that was the story because everything matched. Gallatin National Forest, lost and injured, Sheriff's Office does its job, and so this morning I sent Reynaldo an email and asked him if he thought he was to whom the media was referring, and he said, yeah, all the story matches. So I asked him, would you mind if I made a short video explaining and clarifying so this doesn't blow up into a big, firestorm of untenable news, fake news, as our president is wont to say. So he wrote back and he said, I said, do you mind if I go ahead and do a short video explaining this? And these are his words. He says, yes, please do. I don't want anyone putting themselves in danger searching for me, especially when there was no real danger to begin with. Just a minor injury. I had a miscommunications between myself, my wife, and the Gallatin Sheriff's Office way longer than it should have due to no cell phone service. Thank you for all the concern. Definitely a reminder how awesome the Fenn community is, and let those out there who are planning on searching this season know my most important rule: if you doubt it, don't do it. Thank you all. Reynaldo Vasquez. So that's the story. There is no lost injured searcher in the Gallatin National Forest, and we shouldn't expand this story beyond what really happened. Okay, so I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go here. I just wanted to do this short video kind of to update everybody. We'll talk more about it tomorrow night if we talk about it at all. But as I said, I had noticed that it was starting to kind of blow up, and there's no need to blow up this story. Reynaldo is safe and at home, and it is he to whom the sheriff's office is referring. Okay, thanks for joining me today, you guys. Have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m.